do you keep harmony with group of people, with group of friends, with your family, and even in your relationship? So harmony means to keep this peace among yourself, with others, peace and also joy in a way, so that we can actually keep going this positive, compassionate feeling among each other. In Japan, there is a communication principle, 3 principles that we use in business, and it is called HOU-REN-SOU. Number 1, HOU stands for hokoku, means reporting, to report progress in a project and result and research result, etc. And this can be done weekly. So we have a weekly report, we have a monthly report, we have quarterly report, yearly report, and of course we have financial report as well. So the reporting is very important so that everybody knows what is going on, your manager, directors, board of directors. So we share the information. So it's transparency and it's very important. If there are any concerns or issues, we can also detect earlier when we have this more micro reporting. So then also to keep others involved. I used to make these reports weekly, and even on Sunday sometimes I had to finish this if I couldn't finish on Friday. So sometimes a lot of work is created. However, by making this report weekly, I was able to feel that I'm part of team, and also I felt like being a part of company by doing that, even from the different location. So we keep more connection by doing reporting. Not only financial report, but I mean like weekly reporting what is going on, and even the tribal things sometimes we can report, so that we have more human connection. So second is renraku. Renraku is contact. So the first one is more official, semi-official, like routine reporting, routine contact. But the second is renraku is more to be in touch. If something happens, if there is some ad hoc issues comes up, or if you cannot make the report, if it's going to be delayed, inform. So renraku is to inform others in advance. It's also prevent big problem happening as well. And also if you have some worries, fear, concerns, by letting others know something going on, something might not work well, just not officially, but by mentioning it, others will know as well. So you will be able to receive certain support, and together we can work together. So this helps being isolated and also detect the problem at earlier stage. Also this avoid nasty surprises as well. For example, if I were planning a holiday, I will let my team or my boss, my others, let others know, although I'm not working for a company now, but even with my business partners, I let others know in advance what I'm going to do, so that during this absence, everything will be covered. They will know as well. So it's also preparation as well, mental preparation. I talked about junbi in other video. It is about preparation, but also bringing people together so we don't get isolated. Especially these days, many people don't work for company like myself, but we are not totally alone. We have business partners, we have vendors, and we have customers, etc. So we keep in touch. We are working together, even we are not under one roof. as a big corporation, we are working together, we are collaborating, we are a team. So among team, we stay in touch, we keep contact. Number 3, Sodan. Sodan means discuss, consult, talk. In English, we say, can I have a talk? Can I have a chat? And when somebody say that, well, there is some issues that they want to discuss, or some kind of something that they would like to really discuss about the project or some new ideas, etc. So when we are not sure, it is better to let it out and share. 2 brains, 3 brains are better than 1 brain. So by talking, sometimes by talking, problem is solved. In my case, I often talk about my idea or when I'm not sure, when I cannot make choice. I start talking with my friend, and then while I'm talking, I get answer. So just by talking, it helps. I think it's more tendency for women. Women tend to let our feeling out if there is uncertainty. We want to talk, and sometimes we are not seeking for answer or solution. It's actually typical in our relationship. Women tend to talk more about our issues or concerns, maybe concerns, and we are not seeking answers or solution. But by letting out, the others also know, oh, she is also thinking about that, or maybe she needs more advice or something like that. So it is good to share. It's about sharing. So at work, especially when we have a new idea, new project idea, or a problem came up, and how can I let others know? Then in that case, it is important to discuss again in advance before the problem becomes bigger. So it is about transparency and keeping the connection with our managers, our team members. So the communication line can be formal, like in the reporting. And as you know, in Japan, we have hierarchy in business world. So it is not like really casual communication, but it is formal communication. However, it keep the team, keep the company, keep the group together. And which is important so that we can keep harmony. So then we feel everybody is informed. So if somebody is missing information, that, oh, I didn't know that, and why he or she didn't tell me, or I needed her next week, but she's gone. Where is she? These kind of surprises also bring the energy down. We are human, and if something happened, then we feel disappointed. Of course, we recover, but then gradually the gap is created. By practicing these 3 principles, we can be aware of current situation and foreseeable future. Then also by avoiding surprises, we keep more compassion to each other, and also we can offer help and support to each other so that we can keep harmony. So it's not just one person having problem, but also it can be shared. And in that way, we can keep harmony. The balance is there. So this principle, as I talked about example in other situations in our life. So especially like among family, also these are important, especially when we are living, well, I think these days when we become adult, we leave home and we live separate from the parents, and often these communication line can be forgotten. So then there is some missing gap. So make sure that we keep others informed. So reporting in our daily life, we don't kind of do the official reporting, but make sure that our parents, our siblings, they know what we have been doing and what had happened. So It can be happy news or even unhappy news. Just keep letting each other know. And 連絡, contact, stay in touch. Just keep this energy of flow of our communication. Then Sodan, consultation, discussion. When I use discuss, maybe it sounds like, well, discussion for me is like debating, but discussion and talk is to share if there's any concerns or issues. And of course, it depends of the family and the parents, children, relationship, how they are. But it is very helpful to have the moment of this talk, especially when we have some issues and concerns. So these also apply with friends, and I think the communication line with friends is probably easier than with family because we try to keep more effort in friendship. And lastly, about relationship, romantic relationship, especially communication becomes so important. And especially when we get to know each other very long, and if you are in a long relationship, we overestimate our communication and how much others know about what I am doing, for example. So it is good sometimes to pause and evaluate about all the relationship in business, work, family, friendship, and relationship. Are they harmonious? Do I feel balanced? Do I feel happy? Or do I have some nasty feelings? Or do I have some uncomfortable situation in any of these relationships? If there is, you can think of these 3 principles and try to apply and see how the situation changes. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below. So if you'd like to know more about this concept, please subscribe to my newsletter where I will explore further. And also, I offer online coaching one-on-one wherever you are. So if you'd like to work with me, please email me directly, office@azumiuchitani.com.